Hello, my YouTube neighbors. How's everybody doing today? We are live on our community group bounce, and I've got all of our participants here this morning ready to bounce with us. I'm going to do some introductions. We've got, and this is how it looks on my screen, okay? So we've got in with the green background wall, we've got Sonia there. Hi, Sonia.
Hello.
She's ready to bounce, y'all. She's been bouncing for a while. And then we've got V back there. Hi, V with the white wall. And then we have Judy right there with the rebounder and the wall and the fan in the background. And then I see Robin back there, and she's building muscle and tightening skin already. So I think we had somebody fall out. I may have to grab them before I get Sonia V, Judy, Robin is here. No, is that it? That's all that we had? Okay. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining us today. Oh, wait, here's somebody coming in. Let me get them in before it's, oh, Sierra. She fell out. Sierra, there you are.
Yeah.
You came back. That's Sierra, everybody with the red. Sierra, what kind of rebounder are you using?
It's from Amazon, Chloris.
Okay. God, good. It's pretty. It's nice. I like your angle for us to see your actual rebounder. That's really nice. So
right on.
All right, guys. So here we go. I want to just share with y'all two things before I get on the rebounder. We're about to start the rebound, and we're going to knock it out for this Saturday, first Saturday of every month. So anyone who is brand new to this channel or to whatever this video is, I am going to try to do a community group rebound session like this. I have spots for 9 people each time, the first Saturday of every month. And the purpose of this is to inspire others to see the wide range of people who, from big to small, from young to old, everyone can rebound and enjoy rebounding. I want to highlight that this is the book that I read. It's called The New Miracles of the Rebound Exercise by Albert E. Carter. And right before this session, I got on a YouTube live and I read chapter 10 about the improvements and how to measure the improvements for rebounding. Okay. So any of you who know my channel, and we're about to get started, any of you who know what I like to do, I like to find clothes in my closet that I either haven't worn in like 10 years because they're too small and I'm shrinking my body down to fit into them. So I'm celebrating that I now can wear them again. But in the beginning, I was highlighting a lot of clothes that still had the tags on them. And I'm telling the story that I bought these clothes thinking, oh, they're so cute. All I have to do is lose 10 pounds and I'll probably be able to wear that outfit. And I never cut the tags off because I never lost the 10 pounds. Now I'm putting the clothes on to showcase like a one-time video where this is what it looks like now. And I'm hoping to use it as motivation to then show y'all in 120 days, 300 days, next year, like how does that outfit fit me now after I've lost like 50 pounds? So that's how we're doing a visual. So today's top is exciting. It's a group bounce. It's our first group bounce. So I've got sparkles and bedazzle all over my arm. So we're going to group bounce in a fun top to celebrate our first group community bounce. So who's here with me? Everybody ready to get started? Awesome. We got Karen and Monica and Elaine and Sheila. Y'all, our whole community is here. Everyone's here. You're either on the screen or you're on the chat, and I love it. So thank you so much. Let me let my little dog out here. She wants to go outside. Let's go. Come on. Come on. I'll leave the door cracked so she can squeeze back through at any moment. All right, guys. So first of all, I want to ask Alexa. Alexa, what time is it? All right. And Alexa is my timer keeper. We appreciate her all the time. Alexa, give me a 1-minute timer. Alexa, give me a 5-minute timer. All right, let's get started, guys, with our health balance or whatever you want to do. You. Like I say, you do you. Whatever's working for you. I like to start off with the health balance. It kind of gets my feet grounded and planted. It wakes up my calf muscles and my shins and my ankles and my feet. And I just imagine everything kind of getting ready to attention as I start to call out to myself in my mind, what do I want to do next? Okay. So usually when I bounce on the videos, I like to talk about things that are either I'm reading, I'm being inspired by, I'm hoping to inspire others to kill the 5-minute timer, to move on to the second timer, which I like to call the downhill shift. Okay, there's your 1-minute timer, people. That means anyone who just needed to come on to open up their lymphatic system and activate their lymphatic system, it's already over. Now you can go on with your day. Alexa, stop. Now we're already into our 5-minute timer. We're 1 minute in. We got 4 minutes to go. And everybody who's on my community knows my reasoning behind the 5-minute timers instead of the 10-minute timers, because we get to have little wins along the way. We get to win after the 5 minutes, and then we win again when it's over. And obviously, if you go for 15, you're going to win again. So you keep having little wins along the way. That feels so much better to me and more encouraging to me than setting a 15-minute timer and begrudging the minute and the minute. Even when I do 5-minute timers, sometimes I'm like, where's the buzzer? I need the buzzer dying here, and I have to ask Alexa, how many more minutes? I thought she was going to answer me. Anyway, my point is that we set ourselves, what I try to talk about is how to set yourself up mentally to win this game, because it's no fun having, at least I don't think it's fun having the have-tos in life. I have to exercise every day to feel my best, to open my lymphatic system, to have my circulatory system benefit, to continue to maintain the muscle strength that I built. If you don't use it, you're going to lose it. We've heard that over and over again. And I saw a video on Instagram or somewhere where somebody used the example of when you're a child, you can easily get down on the floor and cross your legs and sit Indian style, like in kindergarten class, right? We all did it. I did it. I remember sitting like that. I never had to sit with my legs straight out because my legs hurt from opening them to Indian style. However, you don't sit like that as you grow older into teenage years and you go into college years, your 20s. You kind of stop sitting Indian style on the floor, okay? So what happens by the time you're 40 or 50 like I am, you can't sit Indian style anymore. It hurts. If you haven't been doing yoga or something that makes you get on the floor and sit Indian style, you're losing Indian style legs. And so I was sitting on the floor yesterday and I tried to sit Indian style based on that video I saw, and I was like, it hurts my hips right here. So that's a perfect example of anything you can't do anymore that you remember you used to be able to do. And I think Indian style is an excellent example of that. We lost it. We lost our Indian style legs. And so I want to get back. One of my new goals for this year is to focus on creating my Indian style legs. And on an aside to that conversation, my sister sent an email. She's really into genealogy. She sent us an email yesterday saying that we found out that on our, I think, paternal side of my mother's lineage, like 3 generations up, I think the 1700s, we were Indian. We had Indian grandparent or something. And so somehow connected to Pocahontas. So I got Pocahontas blood in me, and I am going to let Pocahontas help me be strong and traverse pathways and journeys in my own life today. I'm gonna latch onto that and help my life become better now that I know that. Alexa, add 5 more minutes. Okay, I didn't plan on saying that. It just came to me as I was saying Indian style. So anyway, I digress. I just use a lot of mental thinking in my head to help give me strength because I don't have the personal strength just in me where I just want to move and I want to exercise and I love it because I don't. And my body, and I've talked about this on my videos, I'm turning because my knee is starting to act funny. On my videos, I talk about how the, oh my gosh, I forgot what I was going to say. Hold on a second. Let me get my thought back. I was talking about Indian style and what I do on my videos, how I talk about stuff. It basically, look at a brain fart. Y'all, that never happens to me. Okay, so let me see what I was talking about with my thoughts. Like, I just try to inspire myself mentally. I was talking about how I don't like exercise. Okay, I'm definitely connected to that thought. I do not like exercise. And primarily because I think my body was like a thicker boned body. And so I never, like even in elementary school, if I had to run around the track, it was never easy. I was never one of those people who could breeze through track class around the school a half a mile. This wasn't my body structure. And so I never loved moving because it was so hard. And I never really challenged myself. When my mom said, Lydia, do you want to take softball like your sisters did? I was like, no. And she was like, okay. I was the fourth child. So she was tired by the time I came around. Lydia, do you want to take piano lessons and go study lessons every day? No, I don't want to do that either. That sounds like work. My mom was like, okay. And I guess she figured, well, Lydia, you have other talents, you know? So I have talents my sisters don't have, and they've got talents I don't have. So you just highlight the things you're good at, let go of the things you're not good at, and continue to focus on how you can live your best life, highlighting what you are good at, and enjoy the life you're living. That's how I've learned how to manage that. I'm not going to be good at everything, and that's fine. Fine with me. I don't need to be good at everything. I just want to be good at a few things, right? So that's kind of how I manage my thoughts around that. So that's all I was going to say is rebounding gives me something to do for 10 minutes, sometimes 15, and I can feel good about myself and I don't have to go on a 40-minute walk. Now, when I get healthier and lighter and my body is stronger, I do hope that I'll incorporate more things into more activity than I'm doing now. But I like to know that the idea is I don't have to, you know, because remember I just said earlier, I don't like the have-tos or the shouldas and the wouldas of life. I like the freedom, the flow, and the joy of choosing in the moment how and what I want to do and be and have. So that feels good to me, and that's what I'm creating. The other thing I wanted to say to wrap this up, because I think the buzzer's going to go in a minute, and I talked through the 10 minutes and it's over, is the idea that just getting honest with yourself. Oh, so I look back on my life and my history, and I say, wow, every time I was a good size and a healthy body and I was comfortable, or if I lost weight, you know, like I've told y'all before, in 2003, I was this size today. and I lost 90 pounds in 7 months. So I know exactly what I need to do in order to lose that kind of level of weight. I don't question that. It's not a mystery to me. It's a decision whether I want to do it or not. And I'm kind of playing around with what else can I do differently and still have a healthy body. So when I started thinking about more movement in my life, 67, 70, 80 days ago, all right, there's the end of my buzzer. I'm going to finish this thought, and then we're going to do the hit. Alexa, stop. So I'm just going to finish this thought. So 80 days ago, when I was trying to inspire myself to move more, I just told myself, every time you were ever healthy, anytime you were happy, healthy, or losing weight, you always had a daily routine commitment to move. So the difference between years and days of being not as healthy as I can be, and days and years where I was as healthy as I could be, and I enjoyed those moments, I was always doing something daily movement. So locking into that feeling and locking into that thought helped me realize I've got to find something that Lydia's willing to do that's going to give her consistency, daily movement, and when doing it. Like I can actually achieve 10 minutes a day. That's doable. 40 minutes a day, every day walking, right now, I'm not going to be doing that. I mean, it's not going to happen every single day. But I can at least commit to 10 minutes a day on this rebounder. If I'm making breakfast or if I'm making my hot tea or if I'm taking a shower, I can wake up 10 minutes early and get on my rebounder and get that consistently in my day. So here we go. We're going to knock it out. I'm going to do the 20-second little hit charge, and then we're going to be done, okay? So I go like this. I go 20, 19, 18, 17, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. NASA did a study, and this is our homage to NASA for validating that rebound exercise is good for you. And it builds muscle, builds bone density, builds strength. It helps the astronauts, and it can help Lydia and V and Robin, Yara, and Judy, and everyone out there, Sheila and Monica and Helen and Breen, help everyone. You just gotta do it. You want to go first? Are you crying because I'm yelling? She's deaf, so I don't know why she's crying. Why are you crying? What's wrong? Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Can you tell the audience what you're crying? Of my life, Pete? What are you crying about today? Huh? You're taking care of me. Give me a walk. Okay? Give me a little chair. Okay. Woo. So I just read that book to y'all on a live feed, and it said, get winded. Okay? So I got winded. So I accomplished the exercise goal. All right? So how many of y'all, I'm just going to rant. This is like unprompted. I did not tell y'all I was going to ask this, but I'm just curious. Show of hands or in the chat, you can respond. Number one, 2 questions. How many of y'all either took a video or a before photo to just try to document the beginning of your 2024 new commitment to move more in 24? How many of y'all have done that? I'm super curious. Okay, Sierra said she did. All right. So anybody else? The chat takes a little while to respond. So I just encourage you. Oh, I'm sorry. Did someone want to say something? Okay.
Judy did it.
Judy did it. Okay. Monica, not yet. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad you're at least admitting you haven't done it yet, because You will be so, me, Elaine did it. Awesome. You will be so surprised when, like some of the stuff that I'm, amazed at is we're working what we think is our legs and our hips and our knees and our this and that. But my arms and my shoulders are changing. All of this around here is changing. It's a cellular workout and it changes at the cellular level your whole body. So I'm going to mention these again. We said them earlier, but on the video a couple days ago, I was like, I think I got a Brazilian butt lift for free just from rebounding for 67 days. And then Sonia chimed in on the chat and said, yes, you get that. So I'm experiencing that. Apparently she had some experience with that or knows somebody who did. And so what a nice benefit to lift up my saggy butt and have less sag than, have a little bit tighter derriere and junk in my trunk. So, okay. So I asked anyone in the group who might want to share. And I think Duty, we said that you would be first. Duty, would you like to share something about your new rebounding?
Yes, I would. I have been rebounding seriously for 36 days because of you. I've had one for 30 years and I've very seldom used it. It was a play toy for my grandson and my great-grandson. I went out yesterday and got a new pair of pants and they fit. Can you see them?
Yay.
And I didn't tell you, Lelia, but I will be 91 in June.
Wow.
Oh, Judy, yay, 91 in June. We're going to celebrate you in June, okay? Do not let your birthday pass without me being reminded. I'm going to try to put that, let me put that right now in my calendar for the 1st of June to remind you. We got to have a special event for Duty, okay? June. Let me see. Y'all keep talking. What else, Judy? Anything else about that? What's the day of your birthday? Can I have that?
The 22nd.
Okay, good. I'm going to put you down. All right. Anything? How long has it been, Duty, since you've been on the rebounder?
Well, I've really gotten serious about 30 days, about 36 days ago because seeing you on YouTube. But about 2 years ago, I decided I got to do something for my body because I was getting flabby. So I've started doing stretches and exercise, and I'm not for walking or treadmill. So I got the rebounder out when I seen you, and I haven't missed a day.
Awesome. Oh my God, that just warms my heart. I love hearing that. That is so awesome. And I love that we can prove that whatever age or situation you're in, you can just get out there. Did you start out light bouncing, Duty? How did you begin?
I started out barely a minute, then 2 minutes, then 4 or 5. I can only march for about 3 minutes, but I can do everything else, and I can jump for about a minute.
Wow, that's amazing. And you know what? Like, I'm impressed that you hopped back on. Look at you, back down and back up, and you keep going up and down off that rebounder. It's not easy to get up and down off of these, steps, because some of the rebounders are higher off the ground than others. Mine, I think, is kind of a low clearance, which I'm appreciative of. But I can't believe you're just popping up and down off of that thing with confidence and stability. I mean, look at you. That is amazing. And look at those cute pants. Are those the pants that you bought, the new ones, or do you had to buy smaller, like, dress pants?
Can you see them?
Yeah, they're cute. They're cute. Yeah, they look good. When you came down, I could see them better then. That's awesome. So are those your new pants that you said you had to buy?
What?
Are those your new pants that you said you had to buy?
They are.
Okay, cool. They're really attractive. I like the colors. They're pretty. Awesome. Now you're in Georgia. Woo-hoo, Georgia.
And I love the color, so I went and bought a size smaller.
Yay! That's awesome. So do you have plans? What are your goals for this new year with basically where you're starting and everything?
I would like to get down to a size 12.
I believe you can do it, and
And
I think everyone on this group chat and group call believes you can do it with rebounding. If you keep rebounding in your life like you are, I think you're going to get there quickly.
And one other thing, stay off of meds.
Mm.
Amen, sister. You're talking to the choir. Yes, thank you. Is there anything, Judy, finally you'd like to say before I move on to our next guest?
Not really.
Okay, well, we're glad you're here. We love seeing you in the chat on the weekdays. Right now, we're only going to do once a month group chat. So group jumps. So I hope you come back and join us. And you're an inspiration to so many people. So thank you for sharing your journey with us.
It's never too late to start rebounding.
You couldn't have said it better. Awesome. Yes. I'm going to move on to Sonia, who said she was willing to tell us about her journey. Sonia, welcome.
Hello, hello, hello. Can you all hear me?
Yes, we can.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, let me figure out where to start. Well, I started, I said 4 years, but technically it's been 5 years that I started. And then when, I guess about 4 years ago, I got serious health issues. And so I wasn't able to do it for, I want to say about, I wasn't able to do rebounding for a whole year. And so I got back on it 2020. Well, I should say 2021, I got back on it. And with the health issues, I needed to build up my, I guess I need to circulate my lymph nodes. And so with bouncing, that helped me get my health back into a groove again, I should say. And I've been doing it ever since.
That's awesome. And Sonia and I had an opportunity to get on a call together and get to know each other better. And she's working on wanting to build up her opportunity to help others with nutrition. So we really want to encourage her to do that because we believe there are a lot of people out there who are out there in the world who could probably benefit from support, someone holding your hand through the journey. So I continue to encourage you, Sonia, to believe in your dreams and believe that they're possible, right?
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. Is there anything else you want to share about when did you start? You found me on YouTube bouncing. What happened? How did you find me and how long ago was it?
I think it's been 2 weeks now. Yeah, I'm always on YouTube and I was like, oh, who's this lady? Oh, she seems fun. And so that just inspired me to get on it because I was getting on it every day, but I wasn't getting on it with enthusiasm.
I thought I could inspire some enthusiasm.
Yeah, so you inspired me, and then it just encouraged me to keep moving and knowing that I had health issues. I didn't want to go back into that situation again, and so yeah, you inspired me.
That's funny. I remember when you first got on the phone with me or the call with me, you said, this is how you said it to me. You go, I saw that girl, and I go, look at her go, or something like that.
Yeah,
And I was like, yeah, look at me. I'm out there putting it out there, full form, it all out there, But you know what? Like, if I can use this to inspire others, then that was God's plan for me, right? That's how I feel about it. So I'm just trying to create community and hopefully we can inspire each other because y'all, it is a win-win. Y'all inspire me, that in turn fuels me. I then turn around and produce and inspire y'all, and it's a cyclical cycle, which is why it's a community. We are in unity together to inspire each other. So it's all about all of us doing it together. So we're going to come together as a community and hopefully inspire the globe, because I have people in Australia watching the channel and people in Africa and India and Bangladesh and California. From Bangladesh to California. Robin, my 86-year-old lovely longtime friend who lives so close to me, and I'm so grateful. Do you have anything you want to share about anything about the rebounding?
Yes, the one thing that I'd like to share is it's important to me, for myself, to speak words of appreciation to my body and what I want my body to do and become. So that's why I say I'm building muscle and tightening skin. But, you know, like when I walk, I say things like I'm healthy, I'm whole, I'm balanced, body, mind, and spirit. You know, I say things like that. And for me, that's important because my mind, when I speak it, then my body's hearing it and my body answers the call, you know. So I look forward to 2024 expressing more of my health. And I want to say that Judy inspired me because 91 and I don't, here I am 86 and I don't have very many friends who are nearly as healthy as I am, you know? So it's great to see somebody else older than me who's really keeping their body active and their mind active and just wanting more for the future. So more in 24, more abundance, more friends, more, you know.
More goodness.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's wonderful. Thank you, Robin, for sharing and being a support to the community, but more importantly, being a support to me. You're a very strong foundation in my life, and I appreciate and love you very much. So thank you.
And one more thing, echo what Sonia said about you. You are fun. And I love having you in my life because we never talk or get together without laughing about something. And I appreciate that about you. You bring fun to me.
You know, I met Robin at a non-denominational church, 25 years ago. And the minister's quote, and he has it trademarked, is life is meant to be good. And he trademarked that, and I'll give him credit. His name is Howard Caesar. And he taught us that for 25 years. We were going to church and being inspired and reminded that life is meant to be good. And so that's why I say you want to be the joy that you want to see in the world, because it's all about how you feel and how you think. Even no matter what's going on around you, you're in control of this environment and this domain right here. And don't let anyone sidetrack you, because life is meant to be good. So I see we've got Reen on the line. You're definitely fun. And then Reen is saying self-talk is vital. Your cells are listening. I know. And I talk about that on the channel. And somebody, I don't know if she's on here. Who was it? Was it Sierra? Somebody was on a chat telling us about something resonance where they talked to their skin on their fingers. They had like 2 warts or whatever, and they told their warts to get out of here, go away. I don't need you anymore. And within 2 weeks, the warts turned black and just fell off and no longer to be heard of again. So if that's true and if that's possible, let's do that for all aspects of our health and our bodies, and talk positively about ourselves and our cells, CELLS, so that they can live in a happy, healthy, thriving environment and express that light out into the world. So does anybody else? Oh, Elaine says it was me. She's claiming the story. Yay, Elaine! I heard you and I saw you. That was awesome. Isn't that funny? Like, she's laughing. Yeah, she was like, "This is a crazy story, and I'm gonna just write it in the chat." But Elaine, what's it called? Something resonance, mirror resonance, or something? What was the name of that? So people can Google it. and look it up for themselves. What was the name of that thing that, yeah, so Sierra just wrote us in the private chat. Sierra, it's hard for me to see the private chat. I have to go to another screen on my phone. So I got your message, Sierra, and Sierra wants to get, Sierra, do you want to do it, Sierra? You want to
Yeah,
do it?
just a shout out to Duty. I mean, oh my gosh, at 91. Wouldn't it be amazing if we're all 91 together, hanging out, still doing this? I mean, OMG. It's great job. Great job. Such an inspiration.
You know, I don't know why we can't be, aging together in our community, inspiring each other to stay healthy, healthy like Duty, right? She's our benchmark for
Mhm.
optimal mental health. She's obviously intelligent because she knows that the way to health is a lot of different paths. And we get it. I'm just being careful what I say on my channel. And also, moving more is an important key to all of those things. So she said, okay, Lena's saying the name of that technology with the word story is called Morphia Resonance. Okay, Morphia, like that's changing, transforming resonance. So I'm going to look that up. Like I'm into stuff like that. I'm into weird, powerful things that are easy. I like life being easy and flowing, and that's how I like to believe things are possible. So, guys, anything else? Anyone want to say anything before we go and say goodbye?
I'd be curious to see how many people found you like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I think I found you about 3 weeks ago, and it seems to be like when YouTube was hitting, pushing you hard. I mean, I've gone back and watched all the things, but I would love to know how many people just saw you and like, OMG, she's fantastic. I want to be a part of that.
I hope that YouTube is pushing me out. I need YouTube. YouTube, please push me out. Yes. And I want y'all. I mean, it's a win-win. It's a win-win to create this community for all of us. And like, what if I'm on vacation and I can't do it anymore? Somebody in the community, maybe Sierra. I mean, you look like you'd be a great host to jump in there and drive this train while I'm on vacation in Italy, wearing my
Toot
jacket
toot.
through my Christmas market next year. Maybe I'm not going to have good internet in Tuscany. And so I need someone to be on call to do the lives. Let's make it a community effort and a community event and inspire the world together. I'm saying that again. I found you 1 or 2 weeks ago. Oh my gosh. That's
See?
cool. That's cool. I think, V, when did you find me? 2 or 3 weeks ago?
Yes, it's about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I was
Okay,
just
good.
watching.
Okay, good.
I was
So,
watching, and
does
then
anybody remember like the first video, the first impression video that they saw me? Because I saw the one where I put on that jacket with the fur collar and I said, I'm not in Alaska or at the North Pole. Like that got like 2,000 views. And so I was thinking maybe that's how people found the channel. They were pushing specific videos out, not all of them, only a few of them went to 1,000 or 2,000 views. So same Sierra LOL. Okay, so that you found, Elaine, you found me like 2 weeks ago. Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
It's like
Okay,
it's all meant to be. It's all meant to be.
awesome. And it is all meant to be.
Yeah.
I hope that YouTube picks this up, even this group bounce and says, man, what she's doing is cool. We need the rest of the world to know about it because it's only benefiting all of us when we're all healthy. I have another podcast where one of my taglines is, when we heal ourselves, we heal the world. And I say, compassion starts with you and me. And that's how I want to inspire people over there on that channel. So I feel like here we're healing ourselves and we're going to heal the world with our positivity, our inspiration, our action, our movement, our sharing, our support, our love for each other, and our joy, right? Our ultimate joy. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Look, Sheila found me on December 5th. Y'all, that is our 1 month anniversary yesterday, Sheila. We've been together for a month. That's awesome. Karen is hi, Karen. I mean, hi, Karen with the bouncing fan. Good morning, Karen. They were asking, how long ago did you find this channel to get inspired or to start rebounding? Because we're getting kind of information from people how you found us. So anyway, guys, look at Sheila. Sierra is jumping the whole time. Look at you go. How often do you jump, Sierra?
Well, before, right? Okay, so my story is that I got the rebounder in December, the beginning of December, and then I would jump on it and I was like, oh wow, I don't like have any balance, whoa. And then I was on YouTube and I think it was a short that I saw of yours initially, and then I started bouncing a lot. I started bouncing a whole lot. And then I would look forward to your videos. And so right now I try to do 4 times a day, but that's all going to change, which is why I said I was going to lean on you guys hard, because I'm going to go back to work. I've been on vacation, so I'm going to go back to work. It's like I'm so much healthier when I'm on vacation, but I'm going to go back to work starting on Monday. So I imagine I will do it once or twice a day.
Yes. And that y'all, this next year, that may happen for me too in 2024. I don't know what I have in store. I'm trying to get a remote job so I can be at home and take a break and do my rebounding on my lunch hour, and then maybe a little time in the afternoon, and then go back to my office and give my 8 hours a day in. So that's kind of what I'm working towards, but we don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to have to eventually go get a job. Sonia, did you raise your hand?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Anybody else? Final. Okay. So y'all, Karen said she found us on December 14th. So that's quite a bit. Like, she's close to coming up to our 1 month anniversary. And she said I was on her feed. It just kind of YouTube put me out there. And then Elaine says, I bought a cellulizer on a whim on YouTube, decided to share your video. Awesome. Oh, hey, before I hang up, Nikki from Earth and Owl is going to be recorded a podcast. We're going to talk about her and her channel and all her exercise videos and stuff. I invited her to come let us learn from her. She has that channel called Earth and Owl. Somebody referred her to me from this group, and that's how I found her. And she's from Nebraska, and she was like, I've never been on a podcast before. And I'm like, it's nothing. It'll be easy. And then who else is coming? Y'all, remember that video that I posted with that lymphatic guy? It was like a 20-year-old video. The guy's name was Keith. He had a South African accent, and he wrote me back 2 days ago when he was traveling from the UK during the holidays to South Africa back. And he said, yes, I'll be on the podcast. So he's going to come talk to us about the lymphatic system. And again, I reached out to that U of H study with the soleus push-up muscle. Hopefully he'll get back to me. So I have some exciting things planned for educational purposes. But one other thing, Albert E. Carter, the author of that book, The New Exercises of Rebounding, he passed away in January. And I told a story of him today on my other live. And I want to reach out. This is his 1-year anniversary of passing away in January. And so I want to reach out to his family and see if they'll come honor him and tell us about Albert and his life and how he inspired the globe to rebound more. He was kind of like one of the original founders of rebounding. In fact, I think he named it rebounding, this little trampoline. That's the term he used. And I would love to honor him, and what we're all going to take his guiding light and shine it on the world so more people can learn the benefits of rebounding as well. And then we're going to just showcase the benefits. In a year or two, I'm going to enter a bodybuilder competition. Just kidding. Can you imagine? Oh my God.
Yeah.
I am not going to do that. I can't imagine it. However, I'm going to enter my own bodybuilder competition in my own mind. And I can't wait to see what rebounding could possibly reveal underneath the surface. So it's all happening underneath the surface. So remember, make patience your best friend. Okay. You and me, patience. We're a team. We got to hang in there together because it's all happening underneath. So I'm ready to wrap up. How about y'all? Y'all ready to say goodbye?
Yep.
All right. What are we going to do? We're going to bounce our way into the future. So thank you all for being here today. And thank you for being on the bounce. And just remember, first Saturday of the month, I'm going to try to make it a consistent thing in our lives for those who want to do it. I'm going to commit to that.
Okay.
All right.
Right on. Yeah.
Great. Like it. Like it. Love you. Bye-bye.
Love you guys. Talk to you
Bye.
later. Thank you for coming on. Have a good Saturday. Bye.
Bye.